Thank you for being here. I'm going to share with you how to work smart online and engage people without selling. Think about what's going on in the world right now. Most gyms and fitness centers are closed. So there's an opportunity to basically curate videos from YouTube to your WordPress site and engage people to do fitness online. Now, in addition to that, you can earn money online by offering products, fitness products, recipe products, cooking products, et cetera, through Amazon, Best Buy, et cetera. All those affiliate programs are free. So I'm going to take you to I'll try to keep it short, about 20 minutes, and I'm going to share with you step by step how I do it, how my students do this. Now, let me explain a little bit about myself. I started out my career back in 1987 as a software teacher, back when I was 28 years old. I just turned 61 last summer. So software is the gateway to knowledge. If you could basically master software and understand how to work with the right way, you're way ahead of the game. My training is 100% free. Whether or not you sign up for my program or not, I'll provide all the training you need for free of how to do this. But one thing you won't get if you don't sign up for my program, you will not be able to ride my coattails. What do I mean by that? Well, you'll be able to offer my turnkey product to other people because I only allow my students to offer my services. So here's a good example of why I do this. Let's say as an example that I owned a BMW dealership, and I'm going to hire you as my salesperson. Well, I don't want you driving around in a Ford or a Chevy or a Mustang. In fact, I don't even want you driving around in a Mercedes or a Rolls Royce or Lamborghini. I want you to own the product that you're promoting or that you're using. So let me ask you a couple of questions. You probably would agree with me on this. The best time to get a job is when you have a job. That makes sense. That's true. And the best time to refer a product is when you own that product. Well, that's also true too, but let's think about something. If you had to own every product you're going to recommend from your website, you would go broke very quickly, wouldn't you? So it's not necessary. But what you do is you own a series of niche websites, and that builds the credibility factor. So if somebody knows you from high school, your neighbor or your coworker, or even Facebook or social media, they'll say, wait a second, this person owns all these websites. So obviously they have skin in the game and they're serious about doing this. Success breeds success. So let me take you through the experience, how I earn online and how I instruct my students to earn online without selling. So watch this. So this is my personal turnkey website. Now I have literally hundreds of niche websites. So this site was built in literally about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I spent about 45 minutes putting in store content, putting in videos from YouTube with no technical experience. All I did was put in keywords, and I'll explain that in just a second. But you'll notice that my website is not salesy, it's engaging, and by the way, it looks absolutely great on iPhones and tablets and smartphones, et cetera. So let's say that I wanted to engage people with this fitness video. Now, I have software that will do this for you automatically in the back end, but I'm going to do this for you manually. So if I click right here, I can now engage people to interact with my website, again, without selling them. I don't want to sell them a damn thing. I want to engage them. So if I click on one of these social icons, I can post to my social media. So I'm going to post to my Facebook page. Now, here's what you want to do. Do not post on your profile page. Your profile page is not your business page. Set up a separate Facebook fitness page. If you had a beauty makeup website, you should have a beauty makeup Facebook page and an Instagram page and a Pinterest page. That's working smart. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to post this to a page that I manage. Now, I have about 81 different Facebook pages. One of the Facebook pages I have is called Think Fitness. So I'm going to scroll down to that right there. Now, I'm going to pause the video because I'm a two-finger typist and I don't need you to bore you with my typing. Now, look at what I did here. I posted because it's social media. Let's be social. Let's be engaging. Let's ask engaging questions. Have you tried this diabetes fitness exercise for weight loss video? Do you have your own diabetes exercise weight loss video to share? Again, you're asking a question and you're asking for feedback. Hashtag Robert's weight loss fitness video, hashtag fitness online, hashtag whatever you want to put. Hashtags are very good for marketing. Now, when somebody wants to watch this video, this is Working Smart 101. It doesn't take them back to YouTube. It takes you to your branded website, and that's how you start engaging people. You want to basically go after low-hanging fruit. Yes, we all want to sell the expensive equipment and the Peloton bicycle and the NordicTrack treadmill, but here's what you're missing out on. Okay, you can engage people with recipe videos, with fitness videos, with workout videos, and more importantly, with review videos. I cannot tell you how many thousands of dollars in commission my students make by selling high-ticket items, but not selling, but engaging. So I have hundreds of students that earn with the $35,000, $45,000, $5,000 NordicTrack high-end commercial treadmill. How do they do this? Well, they don't post the product on their social media. That's going to get you banned. That's not going to work. You have to establish trust with your audience. So you do non-threatening videos. And I'm going to share with you in a second how we bring these videos into our WordPress website. So would you respond better if you're in the market for an expensive treadmill from NordicTrack or Peloton, who's ever selling treadmills? Would you respond better for a treadmill today, 20% off, 30% off, or would you respond better to the 10 best treadmill reviews for 2021? There's your answer. So that's what you want to post on social media. But here's the mistake people make. They post it from YouTube directly to social media. Now, unless they made that video, who benefits from that? Not them. So my system is you curate those high-value videos, high-traffic videos, to your WordPress site. From your WordPress site, you post to social media on a page designed for that niche. You understand? You're not going to post a fitness video on a custom hubcap Facebook page. I guess you could, but it's not going to make a lot of sense. So you don't want to fight against yourself. You want to work smart. So now I'm going to share with you how simple it is to bring these products and videos into your WordPress website. Anybody can do this. I have a student of mine, by the way, that turned 105 years old August 2020. She's been with me since she was 99 years old. She has a fitness website. She's not doing any fitness videos. She has a recipe website. She has a beauty makeup website. So she earns about $2,100 a week. I'm sorry, a month. She puts in 4 or 5 hours a week. She could not be happier. She couldn't even type when she was 99. She didn't know how to type. She was a retired bookkeeper from 1972, probably before some of you were even born. And she worked and worked and worked at it, and she worked up to $2,100 a month. Now, this past Christmas, November, December, she earned about $5,600 for November, December. Of course, a lot of that has to do with Christmas and the holidays. So sit back, relax, and let me share with you the rest of my video on how I bring in content and how you can earn. I'm going to share with you again a simple roadmap of how this is done. So you'll have access to premium themes and premium plugins in WordPress. And one of my favorite absolute premium plugins is something called WP Automatic. Now, WP Automatic deals with what's called campaigns. Here's a YouTube campaign. Here's an Amazon campaign. So if you want to bring in more fitness reviews, fitness videos from, say, YouTube, this is how simple it is to do. I'm going to open up a new window. Now, when you're setting this up for the first time, this is what you want to do. You want to put in your different keywords down here at the bottom, and it will basically ask you, I have keywords in here, but you can add your own keywords. So my keywords for this particular case are fitness reviews, best fitness reviews, and it's a YouTube campaign. How do I know that? Because that's what it said on the bottom. So every time I click this blue button, you would do this to start to build your store. It's going to bring in content from YouTube based on those keywords. Now, you don't have to babysit your site, because what will happen now, it's programmed to bring in new content from either Amazon or YouTube every 8 hours, which is 3 times a day. So it's basically working for you as you sleep. So let's take a look at what this looks like on our front end. So if I click right here, it instantly brought that video into my WordPress website. So I can choose to share that on my social media, et cetera, et cetera. Now, if you don't like the text that came from YouTube, whoever created this video, you can change your own text, which I might suggest you do. Now, I also have an affiliate disclaimer. This will keep you out of trouble. All affiliate programs want you to be transparent and understand to your viewers that, yes, you're making a commission on this. So when I posted the video on my social media, it appears right here. So if somebody wants to check out the rest of my social media, they can do that right here. And that's how simple it is to do. Now, Amazon products is basically the same thing. So if I want to bring in new Amazon products, say fitness gear or workout video, etc., so I'm just going to go find my fitness shop. So I'm going to open this up in a new window. And here's my keywords. Now, very important step here for those of you that are new to this. Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Saks Fifth Avenue, Dick's Sporting Goods, every company out there will tell you their best selling products. Why? For selfish reasons. They don't want you selling their crap. They want you to make money, because if you're making money, they're making money. So if you put in top selling products, best selling products, exactly that's what will come into your Amazon store. Okay, so every time I click this blue button, and again, you would do this to set up, I'd probably click the blue button 10 to 12 times, and then from that point forward, it will bring in new content every 8 hours. So let me share with you the experience. So this is basically brought in content, fitness content from Amazon, and it has the price, it has the description, etc. So somebody clicks right here, you're gonna get paid a commission from Amazon. Now, here's what I wanna share with you. Very cool, especially if you're new to this. It doesn't matter what they buy once they go to Amazon. In fact, let's say they're looking for dumbbells, but they realize, duh, I forgot to buy coffee or breakfast cereals or protein powder. Anything they buy, you're going to get credit for. In fact, it could be totally unrelated to fitness. In fact, if they add something to their cart and they totally get distracted, they get a phone call, a Zoom call, the kids are screaming, they got to walk the dog, they can go back to the website directly to Amazon 2-3 weeks from now, and you're still going to get commission for that sale and anything else they add to the cart. All affiliate programs work the same way. Now, you probably heard of something called drop shipping. I want no part of that. I'm a lazy guy. I don't want to own product. I don't want to own inventory. I just want to be paid a fee for referring people to a product. But guess what? You're referring people without selling them anything. How do we get people to our site? With fitness videos, with recipes, with non-threatening content that we curated from YouTube. Now, let me be very candid with you. Do you need my help to do this? Can you go set up a free website and buy yourself a $30 plugin and do this all yourself? Yeah, you probably could. But you're probably not going to know the best plugins and the techniques to use. And more importantly, you're not going to have access to my turnkey system to offer that to somebody else. And here's where you can make some stupid money by offering my turnkey system. So let's think about something. If I go and look at the site, notice there's a banner here at the bottom, and there's a banner ad off to the side. Very non-threatening. How would you like to get a fitness store like this? So let's think about something for a second. I don't know what your favorite store is. Is it Dick's Sporting Goods? Is it Saks Fifth Avenue? What if you went to your favorite web store and there's a banner ad either on the side or at the bottom that said, how would you like to have a web store like this? You'd be intrigued. Well, that's exactly what this is, guys and gals. This is your own web store to earn from without owning products. You're engaging people with content from your social media. Now, once you're into my system, I highly suggest you don't spend a dime on advertising for at least the first 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, because I want you to get comfortable with the system. I want you to engage people for free on social media. Now, once you're ready to take that step into paid advertising, I will share with you how to get tons of traffic for 1 penny ad. Sometimes you spend 2 pennies per view on YouTube. So basically for a $5 budget a day, you can get 500 people looking at your ad. And then it becomes a percentage game. Okay? Earning online is simply about numbers. So let me now share with you the opportunity that you're about to pass up if you don't enjoy and become part of my system. So when somebody clicks on this banner ad and they go to my website, it's tracked with your information. In fact, I have a full back-end rewards tracking system. You can keep tracks of commissions, visits, et cetera, et cetera. I actually create the artwork and the banner ads for you. It's really pretty darn cool. So let me just pull up a calculator and explain to you the experience of earning with my system. So my turnkey system goes per a la carte. If you just want to do one website, which I highly suggest you don't do that. Oh, I see, Robert, you just want to sell more websites. No, I want you to make more money. So making money with just one website, I can't tell you, is the fitness website better than the recipe website? Why, yes. Why not own 5 stores to start? For not a lot of money, by the way. This is not the kids' college fund. This is not mortgaging your house to do this. This is cost-effective, real business opportunity. Now, my turnkey website for a single site goes for $4.99, which I'm going to gladly pay you 20%. So every time somebody goes to your website and comes to my website, you're going to make roughly $100 in your pocket. Not bad. You're not digging ditches. So let's understand the opportunity. And this is based on current student feedback. Okay? My average student, after about 4 to 6 weeks, is basically engaging enough people to offer about 4.5. It's a percentage, 4.5 people per month buy from their website, buy my system. But let's be very, very conservative. I don't want to fill your head with nonsense. So let's cut that number down to 2. So is it likely that you can engage people coming to your website, they see the banner ad, and they want to get their own website? Okay, so 2 people a month. So let's just work with that number. Now, let's say that you don't do this in a year. Again, let's be practical. Let's say it takes you 14 months, 15 months to work up to this. But if you treat this like a serious business, most people fail because they don't treat this like a serious business. They try for a couple of weeks. Newsflash. Would you open an ice cream store in Main Street and try it for a couple of weeks? No, nor could you, because you're probably locked into a 3 to 5 year lease. So if you have 2 people a month, at the end of the year, the last time I checked, 2 times 12 is 24. Now again, let's be practical. Maybe it takes you 15 months, maybe it takes you 2 years to work up to this. But I assure you will make nothing if you choose to do nothing. Okay, so that's 24 people at the end of the year. 24 people buying my turnkey website for $499. So that's a gross revenue of $11,976, which I'm going to pay you 20%. Now, that's $2,200 for the year. Now, I assure you, you're not watching and listening to my video so you can make $2,300 a year. I don't think that's why you're here. Would you agree with me? I think you would. So my system is set up that you can actually earn a better way. So using that same 2-person a month model. So I want to share something with you. The only people I allow to offer my turnkey system are my existing current students. So if you sign up for a program 6 years ago and for whatever reason you stop doing it, you can no longer offer my turnkey system. You have to be a student in good standing, okay? Meaning that you pay your subscription, okay? So if somebody named Ralph comes to your fitness website, your recipe website, your kitchen gadget website, and they buy one of my individual websites or my packages, you're going to make 20%. Now, Ralph has the same opportunity that you have. So when Ralph launches his fitness store and Ralph sells to somebody like, Jessica, of course, Ralph's going to make 20%. But guess what? So are you. Pretty cool. Now, before you go negative on me, oh, this sounds like Amway, Shackley, Mary Kay Cosmetics, multi-level marketing, pyramid. No. This is one level down, and that's where it ends. The reason that Amway and Mary Kay Cosmetics failed to most people, because unless you signed up 20 years ago, you're never going to make any money. This is 2 people a month. 2 people a month. So let me share with you that opportunity. Okay, so if those same 2 people, they're going to have the same opportunity that you have. So at the end of the year, 2 times 12, again, 2 times 12 is 24. So that's 24 people. And again, maybe it takes you 18 months to work up to this. I have some students that have done this that do this in 6 and 7 months, but let's be practical. So the mathematics here is that those same 2 people with 24 people, the number now becomes 24 customers times 24 customers, which means at the end of the year, at the end of a year and a half, at the end of 2 years, however long it takes you to get there, you are now responsible for 576 people that are paying me $499 every year. Every year, by the way. This is recurring every year. Times $499. That's now $287,000 a year that I'm going to gladly pay you 20%. Okay, I think I screwed that up. I forgot to put the 20%. So that's $57,000 a year. Okay, so imagine that you weren't very good at this. Okay, so again, I just want to use some common sense here. Okay, so let's take that number and I don't know, let's cut it in half. So it's $28,000 a year. Are you making $28,000 a year now online? Now, keep in mind, this is in addition to Amazon, Best Buy, whoever you want to be an affiliate of. That's where the numbers add up. Now, let me share with you the experience and the possibility for earning with Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, et cetera, et cetera. So back in February 2013, roughly going on 8 years ago, I launched a coffee, tea, snacks web store. So back February 2013, I launched a coffee, tea, snacks web store tied to Amazon, the same type of site that this is. When they want to buy products, they can buy from Amazon. And I had roughly about 25 paying Amazon customers. And again, this is February 2013, going on 8 years ago. Okay. Now, by the end of the year, from February to the end of 2013, I had amassed and curated about 1,800 paying Amazon customers. Now, the average Amazon customer was spending about $163, $164 a month, which was like, I don't know, what is that? $33 a week? Okay. Now, flash forward, and this is what I want you to get excited about. It's not get rich quick. You're not going to make thousands of dollars tomorrow. If you think that, stop the video right now and go back to watching your cat videos or whatever you were doing before you came to me. So flash forward to November 2020, 2 months ago. I now have from that one coffee store, I have many, many, many online affiliate stores. I now have over 15,700 paid Amazon customers, spending an average again of about $160 plus a month. Now, let's be very conservative. Okay, let's knock that down a bit. Let's knock that down to, I don't know, $120 a month. So let me bring up the calculator again. So 15,700 Amazon customers buying $120 a month of stuff. That's like $1.8 million. Now, before you go insane here, you're not making anything close to that because Amazon's going to pay you between 4 and 10%. Women's clothing, as an example, he pays 10%. Coffee pays 4%. So I'm making an average of 5% because they're buying coffee makers and kitchen gadgets and everything else from my Coffee Tea Snacks web store. So even at 5%, that's not a bad income. That's $94,000. Now, I'm going to look you dead in the eye and tell you that's one web store. And I'm averaging about $164,000. So I'm making 6 figures a month off that one web store. Did it happen overnight? No. It took me almost 8 years to work up to that. Okay? But earning online is about a couple of things. You have to treat it like a serious business. You have to stop selling. You have to start engaging. And it's a numbers game. You have to... It's like baking a casserole. You got to give it some time. If you really are going to think that you're going to make $5,000 by a week from Friday, it's not going to happen. So let's go back to the calculator and share with you another experience. So if you use that same principle of just 25 paid Amazon customers a month, and again, maybe it takes you a couple of months to work up to your first batch of 25 customers. Okay, so 1 month you're doing 25, the next month you're doing like 17, the following month you're doing 28, but it averages out to say 25 customers a month. Okay, well, the last time I checked, 25 customers times 12 is at the end of the year, at the end of 12 months, 15 months, a year and a half, that's now 300 customers. 300 customers spending an average of, let's reduce that number. Let's reduce that number, I don't know, down to $100 a month, $25 a week. Again, I want to be very conservative. That's $30,000 a month in gross revenue to Amazon. They're going to pay you an average My average student is making like about 5.6%. I don't want to split hairs. Let's call it 5% times 5%. That's $1,500. But what does that represent? That's $1,500 a month, every month. And did you have to dig ditches for this? No. Now, what happens when those 25 customers a month turn into 50 customers a month, 100 customers a month, 500 customers a month? That's how you work smart online. Now, for those of you old enough to remember when America Online started, how did they become a billion-dollar company when they were only charging $9.99 a month? Well, because they had 1,000 customers. They had 10,000 customers. They had 1 million customers. They had 10 million customers. Facebook, they have billions of customers. So earning online is about numbers. So anybody that thinks they can't do this, tell that to Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. Okay? 27 years ago, he was selling books out of his parents' garage. Well, look at him now. And here's the frightening part. Most of his money was made in the past 3.5+ years, and that's after giving billions to his ex-wife. Okay? So if you want the opportunity to earn online by working smart and have access to a high-ticket item, which is my turnkey system, and earning without selling, I got your back. I'm here to help you every step of the way for selfish reasons. Because if you're making money, I'm making money. If we have to jump on a Skype call, I'm here to help you. If we need to do a Facebook audio call, I'm here to help you, or text. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Because the more money you're making, the more money I'm making. Now, I want to be very clear. I make nothing off your affiliate program, whether it's Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart. That's all you, and that's all for you to keep. But if you engage people, because if you think there's something called FOMO, fear of missing out, okay? Success is contagious. If somebody sees that you have this, you have skin in the game. And if you own 5 of my niche stores, and I'll do this in closing, here's where it gets totally insane. So my 5-site bundle runs for $8.97 every 6 months. So if you use that same principle of 2 people a month, and then those same people, 2 people sold 2 people a month, again, that's 24 times 24. That's 576 people. And again, maybe it takes you 2 years to work up to this. Let's be practical. 576 people buying my turnkey system 5-site package for $8.97 twice a year. Oh, do I have your attention now? That's $1 million in gross revenue. Then I'm going to gladly pay you 20%. That's $206,000 a year. Okay, let's not fool ourselves. Let's take that number and cut it into thirds. That's still a lot of money. Did you dig ditches for it? No. Did you spend 40 hours a week? No. My average student, including my 105-year-old student, spends an average of 3 to 4 hours a week at this. But you have to do it consistently. And you have to offer value. And where do you get this value? You get it from YouTube. So in closing, let me say this to you. I'm a lazy guy. I want to ride the coattails of success. I want to ride the coattails of the #2 search engine, which is YouTube, not Yahoo, not Bing, and Facebook, and Amazon, and WordPress. I'm here to help you every step of the way, but I assure you nothing will happen if you choose to do nothing. Thanks again for being here. If you're not ready to sign up, that is totally cool with me. If you have more questions are good, reach out to me. There's a little chat bot on the bottom. You can click the form to contact me, or you can contact me through Facebook. I'm here to help you every step of the way. But once again, nothing will happen if you choose to do nothing. There's not a system like this out there. Wix doesn't offer this. Weebly doesn't offer this. Squarespace, GoDaddy, they don't allow you to ride their coattails. I do, for selfish reasons. Because the more money you make, the more money I make. And that's just good business. Again, enjoy your 2021. Talk to you soon.